So this is my water, it's in the wrong place, so it needs to be back. So I want to bring my hills to the front, so I can click on one hill, hold shift, click on the other, and bring them to the front. I can right click, go to arrange, bring to front. Maybe I want to have reflections. So to make a reflection, I might duplicate this hill, and I could right click and go to transform and reflect, and instead of reflecting along the vertical, reflect along the horizontal, so it's upside down. But I'm not going to do that because I just want to reflect it in a way that distorts it. So instead, I'm going to drag the top of the bounding box from the handle down like that. So it kind of has a flat look. And this hill should be in front of this. So I'll bring this to the front. Right click, arrange, bring to front, or shift command right bracket is even better to use those shortcuts. And then this could actually be sent behind the water because the water has transparency, so it will interact. So if I select this, I can go command shift left bracket to send it all the way back, and then it gives you a little sense of reflection because you can see through. You can do the same thing with this one. Drag it out, drag it down like that, and send this to the back. Command shift left bracket or right click, arrange, send to back. That's the long way to do it. But on this side, the gradient isn't transparent, right? So we're not able to see through. So let me bring it a step forward. So I could do right click, arrange, bring forward one step. Oh, I guess I need to go more than one step because it's right here in the stacking order. It's not quite up there yet. So let me try again. Command, let's see, right bracket again. Why isn't it? Wait, this is way up here. And this is way down here. So I could also drag to change the stacking order. There we go. That's where I want it. And then, but let's say I want, instead of having it be underneath the water and interact with the transparency of the water, this time I want it to just be transparent. Maybe I'll need to rotate it a little, I don't know, to look like the reflection. I need to go to properties now because properties will give me a nice little access to the opacity option, which brings up the transparency panel. I could also just adjust the transparency of the whole object by the transparency slider here, and so I can play with transparency this way. If I click on opacity, it's going to bring up my whole transparency panel, and with that I can play with different blending modes here. Blending modes you might find if you're familiar with Photoshop. They're in virtually all the Adobe software. They allow certain colors to interact in different ways with other colors underneath them to create different types of transparency and interaction between the colors. Some of them are based on old photography techniques, classic photography techniques like color dodge, different exposure techniques of exposing one image into another, overlay. Overlay is kind of nice, but this looks kind of funny with the stroke. I probably need to adjust the shape a little bit more to look a little better. Maybe like that. We'll see. See how this is coming along here. And I got my little sailboat starting out. So we got some stuff going on here. So I'll go with that blending mode is making the colors interact with what's underneath. With blending modes, you're not going to see anything happen when the shape is just by itself. But when the shape is on top of another shape, it will do different things. Let's see. I guess it can only be, so let me take this star for example. Oops. Oops. Oh, man. And scale it big and put it underneath. I'll send it to the back. Command Shift left bracket. So now it's underneath. So now you can see a little bit of interaction happening because based on the colors of this star. But I like the way it's interacting with these colors better over here. I'll delete that star. Okay, so that's all for today. I'm gonna just go ahead and save what I got, and I'll continue giving you some more information tomorrow, a little bit maybe, but mostly free time, so you can get your work done and go in a different direction than the direction I went in. Like I'm making a lake, maybe you make a forest or a desert or something different, but using the same techniques.